Gabe, June 4th, you're set to take on Antonio Gutierrez on the undercard of Francisco Vargas versus Orlando Salido. How has training camp been going for you?
Great. Training camp been great. I've been staying ready ever since the win against Joshua Clottey. I've been in the gym doing strength and conditioning and just, keeping my body in shape. So once we started camp, I was already in pretty good shape, and, we got right to sparring immediately. And I feel good. I didn't take this guy lightly because, you got to understand I'm a big deal to this guy right now. I'm a name. So I'm assuming that he's coming into this fight as if, he beats Gabriel Rosado, then that puts him in position to fight, bigger names. So, I got to expect this guy to come in and put his A game.
You mentioned the Joshua Clottey fight. That was your first fight with new trainer Fernando Vargas.
Yeah.
How was that training camp compared to this training camp?
This training camp, we're a lot more familiar now with each other and comfortable. The first fight, I just had to get used to his style and his pace because, he does 15 rounds every day. So I had to get used to that pace. And but going into this fight, we're familiar. We understand each other a lot better. And the thing about Fernando is he's a former 3-time world champion, so he knows what it takes to get to the top. So I believe and have faith in him. Whatever he tells me, I believe in it 100%.
Antonio Gutierrez is your opponent, but you had names thrown around like Miguel Cotto, James Kirkland, as well as Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. Yeah. Why didn't those fights go through?
Yeah, including Canelo. The Canelo fight, I was told that, we were going to fight Canelo, and then, next everyone got surprised, including myself, when he got the Khan fight. But you know what? Those fights didn't fall in, just, business reasons, and, I just have to have patience and believe in timing. And I think, this pace that me and Fernando are on is probably a blessing for us because it's allowing us to get familiar with each other. Would I like to fight on a bigger stage? I think, I would. But, sometimes I think you got to think of long term, and I think this fight definitely, God willing, it all goes through. It sets us up for a bigger opportunity and where we can be better prepared for a bigger name, like if it's Cotto, Canelo, or Chavez. This fight allows us to be prepared, God willing, everything falls through.
Fernando has been in some of the biggest fights in boxing. What have you learned from him, not only about, training camp, but as far as how to handle the business of boxing, how to carry yourself as a fighter?
Yeah. Well, one thing I picked up from Fernando is he's a savage like me, and we just have a lot in common, and I think boxing, Fernando doesn't have to show me how to fight. I already know how to fight. He's just sharpening me up. And the thing is that mentally, he's allowing me to believe in myself, and he's building my confidence, because he expects the best out of me. He gets me up early this morning. He's like, okay, we're running 5 miles, and it's like, shit. And you gotta get up and you gotta run 5 miles. And it's not like he tells me to run 5 miles. It's like he's outside with me and he's seeing me go around the block and do the laps. So the dedication is there, man. And when you have a trainer that's with you. And, I'm cutting weight, so he's cutting with me. So if I'm not eating, he's not eating. So when you have a trainer like that with you, you don't want to let him down, because when somebody believes in you like that, it allows you to believe in yourself, and you want to make that person proud. So it's a good team.
My last question before I let you go, how do you see your fight ending on June 4th?
We're going, obviously, for the victory. I expect the victory. And, a knockout will be great, but... he's a tough guy, and I'm not going to take him lightly. But I'm definitely going in for the kill.
Gabe, best of luck to you.
Thank you.